Welcome back. I'm Daryl Chat, and I like to chat about stuff. All right, so turbo, 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 turbo. Everyone's talking about turbo. Now, this is not me here trying to poop on your little party you're having right now, because it is at almost 7 cents. When the last video I watched from somebody, they said that it was going down, and it started going up. He got trolled throughout his entire comment section saying you were wrong, you should close your channel. And that gives you the classic example of why I don't read charts in the way that that person reads charts, especially with turbo, because it's a fast mover, fast ups, fast downs. Now, is this something to be excited about? Now, everybody in their mind is going to the rally party that we're about to go to 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. People are making crazy, crazy, crazy things. You got to understand, it just got listed, okay, on crypto.com, which is not a big exchange. It's not a Coinbase, it's not a Binance, it's crypto.com. You know, it's not a huge thing. People, the biggest thing to come out of crypto.com is two things: the stadium and Eminem. That's it. That's all we got. Okay. So it's not a big deal. And plus, the platform is entirely whack, and I would never suggest you to ever go on crypto.com, but that will be another video. Okay. Anyways, Turbo, what it's doing right now is getting pushed through the initial. Okay, it got dropped on crypto.com, and all the users on there are definitely jumping in on the party. Now, should you get in? If you're not in right now, I would wait, because it is going to come back down. 100% it will have a major correction, especially if it goes up to a cent or even 1.5, okay? It's not going to 1.5. I'm going to let you know that right now. I'm not saying it will never be there. I'm just saying right now it's not going to 1.5. It doesn't have the strength nor the push nor the buzz or anything around it to even give it that type of acceleration, okay? Like, you got to understand how charts work. I know it's going to sound like a negative Nancy, and someone's going to be in the comments like, hey, man, come on, bro, blah, blah, blah. I know, I get it. The fantasy is so real in your mind that it's just, you can't understand what real logic is. Real logic says what goes up must come back down, and it will come back down. So, get in where you fit in. Yes, you should have been in as soon as I seen it where it was at. Because I get in at 0.002. That was exactly where I got in at, and I got back out at 0.008 or so. I'd say probably about 7, almost 8 is when I got back out, and I've been waiting for it to do what it's done. As soon as I seen it go down to 0.005, and it went a little bit below that, but I didn't catch that point. I caught the point of 0.005. I was like, it's time to get in there. So I got in there. Boom, put my thing in, and not even 2 days later, here we are into another pump. You can feel it. You can see exactly what's going on. When you're looking at the charts, you can see exactly what's going on. Everything, especially because it's been really down and out. You got to understand, when Bitcoin is not doing so well, which currently it's at 64,000 at the time of recording this video, it's not doing so well as it once was at 70K. Now, there is a lot of Bitcoin miners out there selling off their load, taking profit. Now, it will go back up, but will it go up and above and beyond? I think this bull cycle, like I've been saying, is not going to be the bull cycle that everybody thinks it is. And when it's over and we're back into this stagnant placement again, and people who are actually correct during those times are the actual gurus, and the people who are correct right now really aren't the gurus. Just to let you know that, just so you can pick your guy, I guess you'd say. Once all these things wash out, you're going to be like, what happened? Where was the bull run? How come? You're going to start to lose faith in humanity of crypto, which is okay. But just know that when you're thinking about getting out and you're like, you know what, boom, it's already going down, it's probably going to zero out. Other people like myself and other investors, that's the time to win, because y'all are selling, then we put in, and then guess what? It goes right back up, and then guess what? You come right back in, and then we take our money back. That's exactly how it works every single time. For someone else to win, someone else has to lose. And sometimes that loser has got to be you. And sometimes it got to be me. It's happened many times for sure. But these are the things that you got to learn from. When you're losing, you learn from these things. Now that we got that established, that the price prediction that I believe that it will go to at the very max will be 1.5. Very max. Realistically, I would say it's probably going to stop just short of a cent or be at a 0.011. It's not really going to do much. it's not gonna do much. Okay, I hate to break it to you. I know you got into this video thinking that this and that, thinking that this is gonna be something worth your time besides the fact of reality that we live in. That yes, it's not going to be what you think it is because the bull cycle isn't pushing behind it. Trust me, we don't have enough catalysts. We don't have enough hype. Meme coins are built off of hype. Okay. Dogecoin is still doing what Dogecoin is doing, but that's the exception only because it's the first meme coin to absolutely blow out the competition and do what it does. So that we'll just put into its own section called the Dogecoin section. No longer meme coin. Meme coin was last bull cycle. This time and every time moving forward, Dogecoin is its own thing. Shiba is not. But I'll put that in the Dogecoin as well, just because they kind of came in together anyways. But every other meme coin that you see right now, 98% of them will be zeroed out and will not be existent the next bull run. And you'll wonder, well, what happened to Milady and what happened to a lot of them are gone. Trust me, a lot of the ones I seen during the first bull cycle that I was a part of, which was in 2020 to 2021, I can't find not one of them. And if I do find them, they're really super far down bad that no one's even talking about it anymore. And yeah, you might think it's the perfect time to get in, but at the same time, you don't want to be that guy to get pulled out, you know? So just understand that yes, Turbo is doing what it's doing now because of the listing of crypto.com, which is not a big market whatsoever. If it was a Coinbase, I could see it moving to a 1 to a 3 cent ratio just because Coinbase is huge. If it was Binance, I could even, if it was both of those that listed them in the same exact day, you better buckle up because we might hit 10 cents. That's the thing. Past that, that coin will be done. If it ever hits 10 cents, 38 cents, anything crazy, it will be done. It will not be the next Dogecoin, okay? You're not going to be thinking about this 4 years from now talking about Turbo. You can come back to this video and troll me if you do see it and it's still doing well 4 years from now, but I know you won't be back, so just understand that. Just deal with reality, okay? Reality. Just come back to reality, dial back your expectations and what you think it's going to do, and understand that get your money now. Okay. If you're not already in, I would just wait. It's almost at 7 cents anyways. Taking a ride from 7 to 9 is not a big deal unless you're putting in $5, $6, $7,000. Then that would be a good jump. That'd be a good little, space of time for you. But since you're not in at that rate, you might as well dial it back. Wait for it to go back again. You're going to see the retracement. Let me put in perspective on what the retracement is going to look like, okay? So let's just say, give an example. Let's say it goes up to 1 cent. The retracement based off of the last retracement will be about the same. So when I got in at 2 cents, it retraced just before sorry. I said it wrong. 0.002 whenever I got in right there. And all the way up to 0.0089, almost 0.09009, which is just before a cent. I got back out, and then all of a sudden it went down to what? Just below 0.005. It was like 0.004, around there, but around that retracement. So if it's going to go up to a cent, expect it to do about the same, and the new resistance level will be at 0.006. 007, things of that nature, but it's not gonna dial all the way back like the 0.002. And if it does, that's when you want to get in. But you want to watch that retracement happen, and then just wait a few days. Let's just say it happened right now. Let's say it went all the way up, did what it did, and then went right back down. Okay, then you're gonna want to watch it for a few days, maybe even up to a week, just to see where it's going. And the more in the red it goes, that's when you're going to start to buy. Okay. I don't care what the number says. The more into the red it goes, that's when you're going to buy, because these are people who are taking profit, who are saying yes, yes, yes. And then when it starts to go down, all the other panickers start hitting the button. They panic, 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 sell, sell, sell. And those people are just immensely losing because they're just on the downtrend. They're selling on the downtrend. You need to sell on the uptrend. Okay. Once it's going up, understand that your mind can't be emotional. You cannot be emotional about this. You can't think, okay, well, Yeah, it's gonna no. Your projection is most likely off, just like a lot of people's are. Just take profit. If you put in $100 and that 100 turns into 200, take your profit. Okay? If your 100 turn into 500, take your profit. It's not going to go to 1,000, okay? I've seen it go up so fast and I've seen it come down so fast that by the time the day was almost over, it already came back down. Just like today's pump. Today's pump is pumping. It feels good. It feels great. It's still early in the morning for me. It's great. And by the end of today, it will have a settling point of coming down a little bit. Now, will it go down further all the way down? No, probably not. It's probably not going to go down. But will it go above and beyond? You just can't really ever tell. And I can only tell you based off of how I feel and based off the charts I've seen. It's not going. It's not going above and beyond. Above and beyond would be 1.5, 2 cents. That's above and beyond. Above or just going up is would be about a cent up to a cent. Okay. So the highest it would go is almost 2 cents, 0.1 cent and a half. That's it. That's as high as it's gonna go. Realistically, it'll be at a 0.009 up to a cent. You need to take your profit right there. And then if I helped you save some money and I helped you make a little bit of money, you better come back. Just come back to this channel. I know it's a little unorthodox. I don't have all these flashy images. I don't have a bunch of crazy edits. I don't have a bunch of crazy thumbnails. I don't have all these hooks to keep you interested. It's just a guy talking to you out of experience versus out of, you know, right over there looking between my legs, out of my behind, okay? So, I'll see you on the next one, all right? I just wanted to give you a quick update on Turbo.